My husband loves it. If you like Assassin's Creed, you'll like this. Better graphics and more chaos. Main game took about 30 hours and each DLC about 4 hours. For the price I highly recommend. This game has been a blast to play. The initial storyline and the Galadriel expansion are fun, but the Nemesis expansion is okay as it lacks magic and is more like Assassin's Creed. The storyline itself helps fill in gaps that the movies were missing, so this has been enjoyable. Really enjoyed this title. The second game in the series adds a more customized character skill map as well as a very in-depth army control. While I did find the game a bit repetitive in parts and the story was not nearly as compelling as the first installment, it delivers an enjoyable playing experience. I have purchased this exact game 2x from Amazon. The first was bought like new, so I took the loss with a grain of salt that the DLC was not included, so I dropped another order because I bought it new. The game came with 2x discs and says on the discs themselves Definitive Edition and on the case 2XD. Got the game with all DLC for less than half the price as it is in the Microsoft Store on Xbox. The game itself is great fun, which is a pleasant surprise in this era of content-starved, microtransaction-ridden, lame gameplay with no consideration of feel of gameplay, hot garbage games that is flooding the markets ever since the current generation of consoles took over. I highly recommend it, and at this great price. The joy of buying a new unopened game. Product came as described. No scratches, no missing disc, no dirt. Now that's what a satisfied gamer needs to hear when purchasing a new game with hard-earned. I played some of Shadow of Mordor, which is the precursor to this new game. The new game, Shadows of War, is much improved over Shadow of Mordor. I put the game on easy difficulty, but it is still plenty challenging. I don't recommend playing at medium or difficult settings. The graphics are improved. The game mechanics are improved as well. Shadow of Mordor, the precursor, was too challenging. Spent too much time running away from fights with captains. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan and a fan of this style action RPG game, and it's great on both fronts. It's not really lore friendly, but it still delivers a great story and lets you play in an amazing fantasy world. The Nemesis system was good in the first game, but it's really incredible in this one. The orc captains are all unique and make every fight different and challenging in its own way. I had one captain that kept coming back from the dead as I continued to chop off more and more limbs. Each time he'd come back with a metal prosthetic in its place until he eventually looked like a medieval Darth Vader. Haven't played the DLC yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. I would definitely recommend this game, especially with how much content is available and at such a low price. Update review. I got the DLCs. I didn't get no codes. Had to come from disc 1 or 2 or both since I had to switch. This what I did, I went in the game, went to story and clicked on one of the DLC campaign, it then took me to the store, as it did, instead of showing the price, it showed the option to install. All was downloaded and I know I got it because the tribe pack's content showed up in the map. I don't know if people that got theirs found out like that, but I did. So I take back my review from earlier. However, they didn't really state that it would be like this. Even in the question it was said that the DLCs came in code form. So since I got everything, it's a good deal and hopes this help anyone looking to buy this game here. I played the game before, I personally liked it, however I wanted the definitive edition to experience all DLC. Xbox Market cost more, so I tried here, hoping I get a good deal. I did. But before I went through with it, I read the reviews and some people didn't get the DLC content, some did. Some had 2 CDs, which was just the SOW game. Would thought the second disc had the DLC in it. SMH, I went with buying it hoping my would come legit. This was a drag. If this was the case, I along with others that bought this here was better off buying this version on the Xbox Marketplace, or just buying the docs there. Whoever set these up done a sloppy job and put no care into putting the game and its extra content in the game's box. This game is good, but get this edition somewhere else. Click link in description for more reviews.